Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to a Causecast after a long ass fucking time. And we are back with the banger of a topic. If you're new here, first of all, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. The usual stuff. And Shan, what's the topic about?
Okay. Oh, you put me in the spot. It's been such a long time since we've done this. Anyways, the topic, I'm pretty sure many of you have already seen this going around on social media. Uh, it's about the entire stray dog situation, the Supreme Court order, suo moto basically, that was put out on August 11th, if I'm not wrong.
This isn't a problem only
And
in India, by the
we
way. This is everywhere.
This is everywhere, yes, but it's the funniest thing about this is
Crazy
not the
shit.
oh my
Crazy
god.
shit. It's okay, continue.
Yeah, the funniest thing about this is how this has become the topic of discussion when there are so many other
Problems out there.
problems and issues
Hmm.
in the world or the country, in our case, that needs to be addressed.
But who cares?
Uh,
But who cares? Just because people brought up a few problems, they were like, no, 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 no. We have got a bigger problem that nobody ever asked about. Let's call it Suomoto.
for those of you who don't know what a suo moto is, I hope you're saying it right because I don't know moto moti. If you hear moti in between, just ignore. But suo moto, basically, in legal terms, it's a decision taken by the Supreme Court or the High Court uh, on their own without the influence of a third party. For example, in this case, the stray dogs, right? They saw the increasing cases of rabies and bites, and the Supreme Court decided, you know what? Something should be done about this shit. Let's forget the rapes. Let's forget the murders.
Let's forget
Let's forget the
all the
poor
fucking
infrastructure.
crimes.
This needs our attention. And that's what they did.
There is
Apparently,
going to be a
stray
bit of
dogs.
shooting towards tangents in this cast because we are also going to be covering the other problems which are being ignored and just being forced upon or just straight up forgotten about. And this thing has taken the limelight right now. Whose idea? No fucking idea.
Like we said, it's they just saw uh, the increase in rabies cases, and they were like, you know what, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. Nobody cares about the other shit that's going on. This needs to stop. Go ahead, attack the voiceless and the underprivileged.
Hmm. The thing what I don't understand is haven't dogs and cats and other animals been around ever since brink of humanity? They've still coexisted, right? I don't understand the point wherein you take them, compartmentalize them, and then just have them stored away somewhere away from the face of humanity. See, let me tell you one thing. This idea of taking these dogs eventually will come to cats, then to cows, then to every form of animal out there. It is going to come to every single animal. Now it's only the dogs. It's gonna go
Hmm.
to every single animal out there, and then they're gonna shove them into shelters, and then eventually, coming out of experience, shelters are not a good place for these creatures. Shelters are like jail with a death sentence for all these creatures. I have personally, like, our family has personally left a dog at a shelter. That was our first fucking experience. We thought, yeah, fine, the dog is going to be okay. 3 months down the line, the dog was dead. Why? Lack of care, lack of food,
Lack
hygiene,
of care. Yeah.
medication. And one would argue, you drop the pets over there, you don't send monetary help. How the fuck are they supposed to take care of these animals? No, 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 no. We were giving in regular donations every month until the dog passed away. The dog was healthy, fine, hefty, just like any other dog out there running about. And we thought maybe we'll just leave the dog at the shelter. It's going to be well fed off over there, taken care of, instead of being here, being chased away from the society. Hmm. We were so wrong. We were so fucking wrong.
Shelters ain't the place first. How many shelters you have to house all the dogs? Coming to that point, the decision taken was they would relocate all these dogs to shelters, pounds, whatever you call them, and never let them on the streets ever again. Even if they are sterilized, even if they are vaccinated, they are not to be let out on the streets
Hmm.
ever again. Keep
Absolutely.
in mind, there are more than 3 lakh dogs in Delhi alone. You're saying you have the funds to build shelters for all those dogs. That's basically what they are saying. But you have no funds to vaccinate them, because if you just vaccinated the dogs in the first place, this problem wouldn't exist. What is this link?
The thing is, one might argue that if if you're so concerned about these animals, why don't you take them yourselves? But the thing is, do you know how much it costs? In this current day and age, technology has gone so far ahead. There is no proper treatments for these animals yet. It's a total hit or miss. Every time we take our cats to the vet, every time we have gone to a vet which is not the vet we know personally from way back, absolute hit or miss.
Mhm.
That vet is the only vet whose work is actually legit and works every fucking time. He takes care of these kids like his own kids. Do you know how much it
Right.
costs? One simple fever, take your pets to the vets. It costs like 2 to 3K minimum. You take
Mm.
them to a government veterinary, that's a different case. They are cheap and their work is also kind of trash, to be really honest. I don't want to take names of organizations over here, but we have taken our cats to be really honest, we actually took to a government aided veterinary and also a normal private veterinary whose doctor was from this government aided veterinary prior. The kitten
Mhm.
died. His care was absolute trash. He was negligent, not negligent, what do you call it? Ignorant towards taking
Ignorant.
care. He put his interns on to work with kittens and like someone's family member. The animal just ended up passing away. You
Mm.
at the end of the day were like, I'm so sorry, they didn't make it. But we felt the loss. We lost a family member. We lost a child of a family. How are you going to compensate the emotional loss, the emotional
Loss.
breakage? You can't do anything about it. There's no two ways about it. Can What can you do in a situation like this? Probably make the facilities better before asking the people, why don't you take them in by yourselves? Do you see we do take them in? If we didn't take them in, we won't have 13 cats at home. Every time we rescue a cat, we leave the cat with us. We don't let it go out anymore. So either maybe improve the facilities, improve the treatment, subsidize things where it needs to be subsidized, like treatments, medications, and stuff. Do something better in terms of veterinary research, because you're doing research for cattle because they are giving you monetary benefit. But other things, I don't see anything much.
Uh, just because the junk is okay. Coming to your point where you said if you love your animals that much, why don't you keep them in your house? Trust me, we are doing everything in our power, okay, as animal lovers. We are doing everything in our power to take care of these kids on the road, okay? I have seen so many. Okay, we have like three, there used to be like five stray dogs on our street, all of which who we used to feed, and now there are only three. And whenever I would,
I've seen that
go to
personally. The
a
number
shop,
of stray dogs in her locality has dropped.
yes, they died. All of them have skin disease. Why? Because they aren't vaccinated. Anyways, uh, every time I go to a shop or I go to throw the dust, these cuties will follow me around. If you have caught me on social media and stuff, you would have seen me posting videos about these cuties following me everywhere. And we have a few kids playing on the street. I have seen in front of my own eyes that these kids, they take a stone and they start hitting the dog. Okay? I confronted one of the kid once. I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you hitting the dog?" The dog didn't do shit. She was just going on her way. She was just heading to wherever I was heading. She didn't do shit. This guy, he started taking stones and he started throwing it towards the dog. So I asked him, "What are you doing? Why you hitting the dog?" And he goes like, "Akka, these dogs, they start biting or they start chasing us."
The dog didn't bite you yet, brother.
I was like, "Do you know why they do that? It's because you're doing shit like this is why they do that. Stay the fuck away from them and they will be in peace with you."
To be really
The kids'
honest, yeah, okay,
parents are
finish.
literally standing there. The kids' parents are literally standing there and instructing the kid to throw stones at the dog.
Exactly what I was getting to. To be really honest, it's not the kid's fault. That's what they're
Ah,
taught at home. They're like, just throw a stone at the dog. Don't let the dog come near you. The dog doesn't do shit. The dog doesn't do absolutely anything. In her locality, it is dogs. In our locality, it is every animal, every other animal. Even monkeys are shooed away from the society that I'm in.
yeah.
Like,
First of all,
what is
go ahead,
this
go ahead.
ego
Sorry.
about? What is this ego of being a human for? We weren't here first, they were. Please respect that fact. We have been um, we have been expanding our cities into their territories where they were living in peace in jungles and
Mm-hmm.
under trees,
Mm-hmm.
bushes, whatnot. In the name of infrastructure, they have lost everything. They don't have a place to stay. They don't get food. They are the ones who are affected the most with pollution, by the way. We, nothing. They are day in, day out outside. Just sleeping, staying, living outside. We stay inside shelters. So I don't see the point wherein we start treating them like garbage, because we should be thankful to them. Their presence in our society keeps quite a lot of safety in our society. Fine, go ahead, remove the dogs, kick them off, throw them in shelters. See the number of crimes increasing in your area. Then we'll talk about.
Criminals be rejoicing in the corner. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you the area where I stay in. Most of the times we have been saved because of a dog. There are a lot of thefts happening in my area, and because of these dogs, people don't dare to come at least near our colony.
The thing
They
is,
protect the
oh, okay, you
streets,
still can.
literally.
Oh my god, her pauses kind of throw me off. Go ahead, talk.
I could say the same about you. Shit, I spit. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyways,
This is a proof that we
uh,
don't script our podcast, guys. This is straight up facts. Whatever comes to our head, we share it with you guys.
yeah, this our podcasts are non-scripted, guys. We just throw whatever we think about. Uh,
Which is fine.
I lost
Which
my
is
train of
fine.
thought.
Which is fine. It keeps it authentic instead of reading it off of a paper, to be really honest.
Yes, the dogs literally bark at the creeps that follow people home. Exactly. The dogs do much more than that. They protect you,
You had a
basically.
story, right?
Basically,
You were telling me a story yesterday. Yeah,
yes,
go ahead, tell that.
yes. I was coming to that story. So speaking of speaking of the dog bites and stuff, uh, I saw this post like 2 3 days ago, and it was from a lady, and she was telling that one day she had taken her dog for a walk, like her pet dog. She had taken the dog for a walk, and she ventured into a new street. And on that street, there were a few stray dogs. And obviously, them being territorial beings, they were threatened by the new dog. So they attacked the dog, and in the process, they attacked the owner as well because the owner was protecting her dog. But what did this lady do? She got up, she left the area, she went to a hospital, got herself vaccinated, came back home, prepared some food, went to the same street where she was bitten without her dog. She went and she put food for those dogs from a distance initially. She put food for those dogs from a distance. She kept doing this 2 3 4 times continuously. Now she walks that road with her dog, and these stray dogs, they just follow her and they just coexist. All you need to do is show them some love. And even if you are incapable of showing them some love, do not disturb them. Let them live. Nobody's coming. Just imagine how it would be if somebody walked into your house and started, just randomly hitting you for no fucking reason. Just learn to coexist with them.
See, um, I have had an experience like that too. I mean, like, not me, my grandmom. I'll get to that. But yeah, Elite Gaming, we are trying to get back to YouTube. I'm sorry I could not reply to your previous message. Thank you, Toby. So yeah, getting back to the story, my granny, my dad's mom, by the way, she is not that much of an animal lover, but she's neutral. She's not against it. She is
Hmm.
not with it nor against it. She's neutral. She's like, ah, fine, whatever. If they exist, they exist. But she has had experience wherein she had to walk back alone from somewhere, and then there used to be this dog who would follow her every time she would go out alone or even with somebody. And that one day
Okay.
she had to come back alone, and it was late in the night. She walks and comes
Okay.
back. This dog went with her till that place, waited there until she was done over there, followed her back. My dad saw it. My dad was like, The dog is doing so much for you. Just give a plate of food. The dog is going to be happy here." She did that.
Mm-hmm.
The dog kept on doing that until the day that dog passed away. And she used to feel
They
safe.
are.
She used to feel
Uh-huh.
safe. These dudes and girls are like these silent guardians who never were asked to do that. They just do it out of their own accord because they care. Humans would never
Exactly.
even reach to a certain level of that level of compassion wherein they are not given, but they still provide. Humans need that two-way thing always. These animals
Yeah, if
don't
you
need
give,
that.
I give.
Yeah, these animals don't. They will give regardless. So I don't see the point wherein we start talking about they are being a menace to society ever. They are being a menace to society because we are being a menace to them. They are getting agitated. They are being messed around with. They are being hurt by us. They still don't get scared of every single one of us. And yeah, obviously, who doesn't self defend? Humans do. Humans go kill one another. That's okay in the name of self defense. Hmm? They don't even come
Just
and kill, they just bite you and go. Yeah, if you've done something that much, they will come and bite you. Yeah, that's on you, bro. You
just
did it. Fine. There is another argument. One might be like there are freak accidents where dogs and cats or whatever animal just comes and starts attacking. Yes, does happen. Doesn't that happen with humans too? Freak murderers, criminals, con artists coming and fucking attacking you for no reason. What do you do about that? Nothing. Half of the criminals are off of jails because they are human. Dogs on the other hand, cats on the other hand, other animals on the other hand. No, you're not spared. Why? Just because they can't speak? If they could speak, they would shit out a storm for us, and it would be hell.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because they have got points, all right, which would shut us up immediately. And just because they can't speak, we are taking advantage.
Yeah, like I said, target the underprivileged and the voiceless. All the dogs I used to feed died, all because people drive reckless and send them away. Reckless drivers, on the other hand. Fuckers in my society say if you like cats, just take them home and do what you want. I say I've taken in nearly 9 cats and neutered and vaccinated nearly 12 to 13 of them. Immediate response that we don't know. You might have neutered any number of cats, but there are still cats in the society. And this is a 70-plus-year-old asshole speaking. These people cannot be reasoned with.
Ah, no, there is
Like,
absolutely no point trying to reason with them.
do you, if you love someone, does that mean you have to take them home? The fuck are you talking about,
Yeah,
brother?
I love Sharon, but I can't take her home. I mean, I don't take her home. She stays there. I'm like, shoo shoo.
You don't need to love someone to take them home. Are you freaking out of your mind? People would argue that, uh, you don't know what it's like to be affected by rabies. We understand.
We
We have seen
absolutely do.
videos.
To avoid situations like that, why doesn't government do vaccination drives? You are
Yeah,
providing free vaccinations to human children when they are born. Fine, charge a little bit. Incre- Not like your tax isn't high enough. Do you see the number of people complaining about the cost of GST? Where is that tax going? What are you guys doing? You're taking so much tax. Why don't you use that tax to provide castration drives, vaccination drives,
vaccination drives,
subsidize vet needs, better
wet needs.
the things in veterinary hospitals? Why don't you do that? What is happening? This all this discussion, this Suomoto came because there is something. That is mainly because somebody else in power, I won't tell directly what it is, but the smart ones will know. Because someone in power turned up with proof about some malpractice that happened very recently last year. And this is all just a cover up. There is another cover up. This is one massive cover up right now because there are a few people who are passionate about animals, thankfully. But there is another cover up, the E20 fuel getting mandated
Mm-hmm.
from next year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand the repercussions of doing something so abruptly? There are people who are not so privileged to be able to afford another vehicle. There are people who have one single means of transport in their life because they don't have that kind of privilege to have multiples. And E20 will not be feasible with many of the older vehicles out there. So if some unlucky person is stuck with an older make or something of back then, they can't go around anymore. Their livelihood is stopped. It's just snatched away from them.
Yep.
This is one tangent. This is one tangent. And all this is coming because some person in power called someone shit out, came with proof about malpractice that happened last year. Smart ones will understand what I'm
You
talking
all
about.
already know. You will have seen the videos getting circulated on social media and stuff. So you all already know what we're talking about.
The problem of this country is if you speak up about something, if you speak up about a problem or state an issue that is happening already, you get thrown in jail. Me, her, at a very high risk of being thrown in jail just for doing this Causecast. But at the end of the day, why the fuck should we shut up? Don't we pay the taxes? Huh?
Exactly.
Don't we abide every single rule? Don't we have freedom of speech, you motherfuckers, that powers out there? Hmm? Just because you're sitting at a higher position doesn't mean you're gods and you rule the world however you want. This is democracy, and we all have the right to speak and express our opinions and argue. Go ahead.
Uh, okay. Everything they bring in is to get vote bank, a Ponzi pyramid scheme just to loot money so they can send their kids to Yale, Harvard, buy Porsches and crash it, and etc. All done in covering their personal expenses. I know. God knows if it's true or not, but then all of this popping up simultaneously so quickly is very fishy. We all know. We all know.
Kaizo says, Happy Independence Day. Welcome, Kaizo, first of all, and the one
Yeah,
Loki.
welcome, Kaiser.
But are we truly independent in this country? Is every
When
single
somebody else's independence is getting snatched away
yeah,
from them.
is anybody truly independent in this country? One can't speak freely. One can't express their opinions. One can't just live out there. One can't just survive for any fucking reason. Just because they are um, not bipedal, you're throwing them
Yes.
away. Just because they can't speak. Just because they can't argue.
Hmm. And then there comes the so-called half of the nation, which are people who go against animal lovers and say stuff like take them home if you love them, or vaccinate them if you love them that much, blah blah blah. Motherfuckers, do you know
We
that the
happily
very
would.
people who are vaccinating the dogs are the animal lovers? All the cats at Diablo's place, they're vaccinated, they are neutered, they are being taken care of, being given good food, and he has 13 cats, mind you.
Yeah,
If
and
there
we
were
also
dogs near
feed
his
other
place,
cats
he would
outside.
probably take care of. Yes.
And if there were dogs, like she said in the society, we would have 100 fucking percent. Because dogs, oh, let me tell you, dogs are way more easier to handle than cats. They don't climb on top
Yes.
of your fridge. They don't break your chandelier down. They don't pull the TV off of the rack. Dogs just exist. They poop, they pee, they
Um,
eat, drink, sleep. Just exist. They stink occasionally, but they just exist. And
uh,
yeah, if we are given a chance, if we are getting that motive from that side, that yeah, here are your subsidies, here are your better and improved pet care, better hospitals, better needs, take them home, we happily will. Do you know how
that's
expensive it
my
is?
aim in life. I have told this n number of times on stream. off stream. I can't stop yapping about it. I will one day have a shelter
I
where I will
will
house all these voiceless kids. It's not just dogs. It's going to be cats. It's going to be any animal that needs care and love.
beat a frog, beat a snake. I don't mind. Beat a fly, bro. I'm ready to feed that fly.
Yeah,
I had a fly friend for a long time. I could identify that fly
you did.
friend because that fly's wing was half chopped off. Would that
Ah.
housefly would go easily everywhere around. It would fly very easily. Just the right turn was a little difficult for that fly, but left was
Mm-hmm.
pretty easy. That fly was there at my place for a week or something. Their lifespan is that much. Died. So yeah, it would come and sit on my table. I'd put a bit of water.
Mm-hmm.
Happy. It would fly away. Again, next day it would come sit on the table. I'd put a drop of water. It would drink. It would fly away. That's all.
Yeah.
If
That's all you need to do. They only value love. You show them a little bit of love, they will be sworn to you forever.
this was a while back, by the way, this fly story that I told, this was a while back, like in 11th or 12th, when I was in 11th or 12th.
Okay, that's a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Also, hello Loki. Hello. So sorry. We are discussing about the current stray dog situation. This is a Causecast, which is a podcast for a cause.
Yes.
I know you haven't been here in a while, so you don't know what we are doing. We are basically discussing the stray dog situation, and we are, just discussing that. That's all. Nothing
And yeah,
else.
if we are sounding serious, because that is the main reason behind it, is we are that passionate about these creatures.
Yeah.
Don't throw them in places where they are not meant to be. They are meant to be free. You telling us to take them into our houses, it depresses them. Do you know how their psyche works? You keep cats, you keep dogs tied up in your house over a long, extended period of time. They get
Hmm.
depressed, they die.
Yes.
They are meant to be free, they are meant to be out in the nature, they are meant to be roaming about, not tied up. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Us as humans, sit at home. I mean, we all did that during quarantine. I know how
Quarantine.
many of us lost
And
our
we all
minds.
lost our minds. We lost our freaking minds.
Now imagine that for your entire life, never seeing the outside world. What about them? Hmm? They
You
are born
think
to be free too.
putting them in pounds, yeah, is going to solve everything? It's not going to solve shit. It's in fact going to invite more aggressive newcomers. And you all will not realize that now, but you will see it in your own eyes when it happens. Thank you for the love, Kaiser.
Yep, see you around, guys. Thank you.
As of now, where we stand is the verdict is on hold. They are waiting for the units to be built and then they will relocate the
I
dogs. So
swear
the
to God,
verdict is
something
on hold. It's
happens.
not confirmed yet.
I swear to God, I hope something happens, Sharon. These shelters get swept away
Yikes.
and these animals are left free. Please, please don't take these. Okay, okay. Another point. Another point. There are instances wherein there are people, not only in this nation, all around the world, who are dependent on these creatures. One would argue, yeah, there are service dogs, service pets, service animals. Yeah, they are allowed to stay at homes. All the animals who are at homes, they are allowed to stay wherever they are, but the strays are not. They are so fucking smart. They are 10 times smarter than the domesticated ones because they have seen life firsthand, outside, survived. They are so smart. If you take these animals away from the people who need them, like, for example, let's talk about homeless ones. They have nobody else in their life. They maybe have one pavement where they return to every night, maybe a dog by their side or a cat by their side. or something of some sort by their side. You take this life support away from them, that this mental support away from them. What are they gonna do? They're gonna lose their last piece of hope in humanity. They're gonna lose that last piece of hope in life. Where are they gonna go from there? Did you ever think about that? We are privileged. We have a house over our head. Our pets are called domesticated. The ones who are homeless, their pets are not called domesticated because they don't have the means to legally domesticate them. But they still have attachments to that animal, right? What about them? Isn't it unfair?
Uh, Hello, Baka. Welcome, welcome. May I ask something since we're talking about
Sure,
animals? Yes,
go
please
ahead.
go ahead.
You're free to drop your opinions.
Uh, the homeless, right? We were speaking about the homeless. There was, my bad. There was this person who used to sleep near the entrance of the railway bridge. I travel there. I go through that place every day. So I've seen him. He sleeps there, he eats there. That's his home.
Hmm.
And you know what? You know who he's surrounded by? Three dogs. Three dogs who are always sleeping with him. When it rains, they are cuddled up right next to him and they're keeping him warm. I love dogs, so I have befriended them. Whenever I cross that area, I try to, pet them, I try to give them something. But when this man is around, they don't give a shit about me. They're always behind that guy. They're like following him. They're going around him. I call them. Try as I might, they are not coming back to me after that. That poor guy. He recently passed away,
Oh
and
no.
these guys and these dogs,
Fuck
yeah,
no,
these
man.
dogs stuck by him till the very freaking end. That is what we mean when we talk about the homeless. These dogs are not just uh, sitting on the streets for nothing. I've seen, so many dogs protecting the shops that are, open in the nights. There is an auto stand right next to the railway bridge. They are there. They are protecting those auto drivers. They bark whenever somebody comes. These auto drivers get alerted.
The
Blah blah blah. They
argument is
are there.
different that these auto drivers need no protection, but okay.
True, true, true.
But yeah, they're doing it on their own accord. No one asked them. No one went to them and be like, hey, can you watch our stands over there? We'll pay you.
Yes.
They just they just go there with no expectation. If they get food, they are like more than happy to do it. They don't expect anything. They just go there because they love us. They've got no problems with us. Yeah, there are a few. Don't we have a few like that in humans as well? There are outliers
Uh,
everywhere.
yes.
Baka
Hello,
was telling
Mage. Hello,
something.
Farm. And Baka, since we love animals so much, how about some people draw a line when it comes to eating animals? Because even those animals are butchered, mass breeding of chickens for food just for mere taste buds of humans. It is a genuine question. I'm curious.
See,
There
usually
is
the
something called as
breeding,
mm,
breeding for that
go ahead.
purpose. These animals will not exist after a certain point of time. Their lifespan is meant to be a short lifespan, wherein broilers, poultries, and everything, these are genetically made animals who won't survive. And these are meant to be butchered and eaten. What can be changed is the method. I will not get into it. It is very controversial. I will not get into that part of the
Yes.
method of butchering. Fine, fuck it. Whatever it is, it is. But these animals who are bred in pens, poultries, and broilers, not only chicken, I forgot the term for cows, goats, and other things. There is a specific term. These animals will not survive anyways more than a few months. They will die. A very few outliers are going to survive beyond a certain point. So that is totally normal. And I don't want to stop anyone from losing their form of nutrition. That is the worst thing someone can do to someone. Beat anybody. You choose what you eat. eat it. But yeah, know where it is coming from. Don't go onto the roads, catch a random animal, bring them in, butcher them, eat them. No, don't do that. There are places where you're going to get specially bred animals for that purpose alone. And I'm not making shit up. This thing actually happens. Go read it up. It is there. These animals are bred to be butchered because they will not survive after a certain point of time. And I have done research on this because I was guilty as fuck eating non-veg when I went to the butcher shop for the first time. I came back home immediately. I dropped everything. I was like, I need to read about this. This is eating me up. I searched it up and I found that this is a thing. This is an industry where they are genetically creating these animals for this specific form of nutrition. And those animals are controlled. They are made in that way to be consumed. So the numbers don't drop.
Hmm. The area where I live, they instantly end the life of chickens, then do it. Yeah, that's exactly what he was talking about. There is a way to do it.
Yeah, no, no.
There
I
is a
was
way to
just,
do it.
I was not aggressive. I was just telling you about it. I, there are people who have this question genuinely. I had it for the longest time. I read
Oh
about
no,
it.
trust me, I, because of an animal lover, because of being an animal lover, I have gone vegan, vegetarian for a week, and it does not help.
It does
You
not.
don't have to like hate animals to eat them. You can also love them. It's called circle of life.
Hmm.
We are omnivorous by nature, right? You
This
can't expect,
is the proof.
huh?
This is the proof. You wouldn't have
Yeah,
this. Cows don't have this. Humans do. We have a specific need of nutrients, and these nutrients need to be met. Because usually, when we don't, when we grow old, we do have a certain type of deficiency which is going to cause a shit ton of health issues. So it is kind of
yeah,
necessary for us to consume these nutrients.
nutrients.
Consuming these nutrients and knowing where it's coming from is very important. If it is not coming from a controlled means, don't. I would suggest against it. Make sure that wherever this nutrient is coming from, it is from a controlled environment. It is meant for this.
Canines, okay. We can't see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These. There's a reason why they are there. Not to put down what you're saying. What you say is
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely
no,
correct.
it's a
We have been asked that multiple times, and it's a genuine question.
it's a valid
It's a genuine
question.
question. Knowing your source helps. Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
absolutely. There are so many doctors who suggest to eat meat because we need it. We need it to balance out our
Yeah, don't
nutrients.
take your heads in other ways. Meat.
You dirty minded, filthy pieces of shit.
But yeah, my mom
I heard of a
literally got
vegetarian
suggested
lady
by
who did
my
this.
family doctor. He was like, if you don't eat non-veg, you are having severe B12 deficiency. If you don't eat non-veg, and let's say something happens to you tomorrow, which has already happened to you now for what you have come, it can just compound later on. Don't tell me anything. If you suffer, if you die, you will die. I can't help you anymore. So start eating non-veg or stop complaining. My mom was like, okay, I back off.
Not to meet you. Oh, hi, Kai. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Uh,
Not that much. What's up, Kai? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast more than anything else. So yeah,
yes, we're doing a
like
podcast.
I was talking about these animals. Yeah, I know dogs, cats, horse, camel, sheep, goat, cows. All these animals are eaten in in different parts of the world. Fine, you do you. It's your tradition. It's your culture. You do you. No one is stopping you. The thing what I don't understand is the ones who are free out there are not taken care of in ways they are supposed to be taken care of. Instead, they are literally being thrown in jail because this shelter tying them up in, even if that fucking place is 500 acres, it is still kind of like tying them up. Fine, one might argue, bro, it's just small little dog, 500 acres, it's like a huge space. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you, the government is not going to shell in funds like that to gather 500 acres for animals. It is going to be a
Nah,
crammed up
no
fucking
way.
space, max to max 5 acres, max to max 5 acres or 6. And that is, you know how much that is? Go look it up. The world is a free space, not for humans, for animals too. Why are we taking it
For
away from them?
animals mainly.
Yeah. Who was here first? I still come back to that argument. Who was here first? Us or them? Not us. Them. If someone tells me, bro, quit this world, they need to survive, and all these humans need to go, I would happily do it.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve this place more than us. They don't harm it like we do. They are not building cities. They're not building industries. They're not polluting the skies. They're just existing. Pooping, pissing. Don't we do it? Just because we do it in
Don't
the
we do it?
washroom, huh? Doesn't our poop stink? I know someone might be eating. It's okay. It's facts. Doesn't our poop stink?
Be right back. Yes, yes, yes.
In fact, out of experience, I can tell you one thing. I pick my dog's poop, put it in the dustbin. Mine to his, hell and heaven difference. I'm talking about this with a straight face. Hell and heaven difference. They do not mess the place
Like,
up.
yes. Keep it up.
Yep, yep.
Got you.
See you
The
around.
fact our Earth is losing colors, it's no longer as bright or green.
Who's to blame?
Neither are
Who's to
the
blame, Lily?
humans.
Who's to blame? Who's the one who's causing all this? We are not feeling ourselves anymore. We have lost touch of reality with our own selves. We don't know what is real, what is fake. We don't know what is good, what is bad. They are living out there happily, living their lives. They're alive today, they're gone tomorrow. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We are the ones who are selfish. We want more. We always want more, but they
Uh,
don't.
sh- sh-
Hmm. Go
the
ahead.
fact that government allows so many chemicals in food too. Have you all noticed the difference after, like, from what it was before? Like, when you eat something these days, you feel like shit. I don't know how many people feel that. I do. Diablo does.
No, I can't eat anything, especially after the COVID thing, the vaccine. Oh, my appetite has gone down. Again, we digress, but yeah, go ahead, continue with the same topic.
Yes, I was just replying to Lily. We ain't free from it. Blah, 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 blah. The mouse, Diablo.
The mouse. Just let it coexist. I know people look at them as menaces. They do crazy shit. My parents' place at Vijayawada, AC, gone. New AC, gone. Wires cut open. Not outside the AC, inside the AC. What did they do? They just made sure to close all the doors and windows whenever they would leave. As simple as that. Just let them
Hmm.
exist. It's not like they're
What do
dropping a nuclear warhead on you, are they?
what do? We feed the cute rats and mice that turn up on the windowsill of our kitchen. You don't have to do that. Nobody's asking you to do that. But they are menaces. We get that. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't have to
absolutely.
kill them just for existing.
Okay, fine. Even if you're
You don't
killing
have
them,
to.
fine. Even if you're killing them, please don't use inhuman methods like glue pads.
The glue pads.
It's
Yes.
painful to watch them die with glue pads. Please don't. They're struggling to die on top of that. And no one
I
should ever be in that position wherein they're struggling to die. Please don't.
I fought with my mom. There was a cute little mouse that had entered our house, and my mom wanted to. Don't get me wrong, but my mom is an animal lover too. But she just thought of the only way that is commonly adopted by everybody, which is the glue pad. She's like, get a glue pad. And initially, I didn't want to. I told her there's no need of a glue pad because I had recently witnessed the same procedure being adopted in my office. And not only did they, this might get a little graphic, but not only did they let the mouse die on the glue pad, but they hit it so that it would die completely. So I told her, let's not get a glue pad, let's get a mouse trap instead. And she obviously argued with me, she fought with me.
And these
Uh,
rodents are fucking smart, all right. Mousetrap, will be like, nah, I know what it is. I am getting in there.
but I gave up actually because I didn't want to deal with her. But then Diablo insisted to, get a mouse trap instead. And so we got a mouse trap, got the mouse, and I let it go. It's as simple. You don't have to necessarily adopt killing the animal just for existing. And even if you do want to, even if if that's the way you want to go, like Diablo said, adopt humane methods of doing it.
Please
What?
stop resorting to violence, first of all. They didn't do anything to us because it's not only about um, the verdict thing from Delhi NCR, it is also about their welfare, the animals.
Mm.
Stop being nasty to them, stop being violent to them for no fucking reason. They haven't done shit to you. Very recently, I was seeing this, what's that thing called? A documentary. I don't know how many people know about the Bedi brothers from back in the days.
Bedi brothers?
Yeah, Bedi
No,
brothers.
no.
Uh, they would make documentaries on wildlife on DD
Hmm.
a while back. Huh? They would make. Did she leak a fart or what? They would make wildlife documentaries, and they would cover all sorts of wildlife activities. There was one specific episode wherein it was covering stories of the Indian wild bear, and they were showing how bears are being menace to the society, to the villages, to the lifestyle of people over there. They're coming attacking people for no reason, mauling them down, scratching them, killing kids, killing cattle and stuff away. First of all, circle of life. They will kill to eat. But did you know bears don't attack randomly out of nowhere? At least when it's a human. For sure, the other person must have done something. His ear was gnawed off, his nose was gnawed off, one eye was missing, half of his skull was bashed in. Why? Maybe this person aggravated him or her, whatever the gender was, I don't know. Maybe this person aggravated it. That's why the bear attacked. Let them exist. There are many people in the chat who don't have problems with animals. Neither they are really that um uh like attached to the animals either. Like they don't care about their existence, nor do they want them to be extinct. Like if they are existing, I'm okay, I will coexist. What's wrong in that attitude? There's nothing wrong in that. They are surviving too. You are surviving too. Just let them. Stop getting in their way. Stop aggravating them. Stop hitting them for no reason. Stop killing them for no reason. Rhinos. There were so many rhinos in India. Now they're almost extinct because of the horn. Can you imagine? Can you imagine one whole species getting wiped away off of the face of Earth? Imagine they take all these dogs and then eventually cats and then eventually all the other forms of animals out there on the streets, shelter them, and they just end up becoming extinct. What is going to happen then? Tomorrow, when we have kids, and then our kids go like, what are animals? You go like, there was a time where there were these cute creatures, tiny cute little creatures with tails, an elongated face, two standing ears. They're called dogs.
Hmm.
They're tiny furball animals, same four legs, long tail, pointy ears, snouty face. They're called cats. Feisty though. But yeah. Can you imagine that kind of a situation wherein normal animals are gone? First of all, there are many animals that are extinct already, be it because of nature or because of human activity. And we are already telling stories like that too. I mean, we've been told stories like that by our parents.
I just came back. Oh, nothing. We're just discussing. We're back to the Causecast. Also, a reminder you said, tell me something, Toby.
Yeah, tell me something, Toby. When you had come to my place, you saw all my cats, you met Anubis. Did they pose any kind of harm when you were there for the first time? You know how dogs are. They get aggressive when they see someone for the first time in their house. Did he pose any kind of threat to you? Hmm? Did you feel cornered or at at risk by Anubis's presence or the other cat's presence? Just tell me that. You were here. You're here for a long time, and you did play with Anubis too. Just tell me.
Apart from his drool, did anything else threaten you? Bro, he was a fluffy, giant gentleman. Exactly.
They don't do
Exactly. I was like,
shit. As long as they are not provoke provoking, they don't do shit. And welcome back, meow.
and even the domesticated dogs feel provoked sometimes, and even when they feel provoked, they will charge. My dog, if I'm holding a stick and I just threaten her with it, she will charge at me because she's feeling threatened.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how well you bring them up, they are animals in the end. They have that protective instinct.
No, no,
When they
forget
see
that.
danger, when they
Mm,
know danger, they will charge.
no, no, forget that. Imagine I rush towards you with a knife. Any of you in the chat.
Yeah,
Won't you do something for self defense? Won't you throw something at me? Or if you know martial arts, won't you try to pin me down or something? You would, right? It's the same thing. It's not because they are animals or something. They will defend themselves.
exactly.
Chappal, that's also a type of self defense. You're defending yourself because you're threatened or you feel cornered or you're feeling that you might lose your life if you don't do something right then and
It's
there.
the
It's not
same with
because they're
them.
animals or something. They're just defending themselves. They're scared they might die if they don't do something. It's not about training. It's not about anything else. It's not about they want to. They're doing that out of no other option left for them. It's do or die, is what they think. We all do too. I'm very scared of dogs, but Anubis didn't even flinch. He was happy to enjoy all the pets. You're scared of dogs? I did not know that. Even loved me more. Remember, he came and just completely laid on his side on me in your studio. Yep, yep. I was sitting down on the floor. I remember.
Yeah. So, hello, Meow. You're asking what we're talking about. This is a podcast or a Causecast, which is a podcast for a cause, and we are discussing the stray dog issue. And
Other animals too.
yes, Shoka just put something which Diablo. Remember we were discussing about this, and I told this to you like 2 days back. Think of okay, we as women, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are threatened by the male species. Am I right or not?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are most of the men are rapists. Okay, even if the man is has no intentions of doing anything to you,
Mm-hmm.
it is a
Mm-hmm.
natural instinct to feel threatened by a man if he is little close to you, or if, bro, when I am going in the escalator and a man is standing behind me, I naturally move up because I don't trust anybody to not do anything when they're standing behind me. Or if there is a man coming ahead, I instantly like just put my hand like this. It is a natural thing. Now think of the women who are threatened by the male species. Connect the women to the dogs. Consider the women as dogs. If humans do something to the dogs or threaten the dogs in a way, they will feel threatened by them. And even if that person is not doing anything, since they already have that in their mind, they will attack. If they feel something is off, they will attack. And Diablo also mentioned that let's say there's 80% of bite cases,
Majority
60
of the
or
time, it's provoking.
70% of it would have come out from provoking the dog. I have seen
Very
it so many times
few.
myself.
Very few bite cases out there or attack cases out there by dogs or other animals is uncalled for. Very
Exactly.
few. Don't criminals come on uncalled for? It's not like they call you. They're like, tomorrow, 3 p.m., I'll come loot your house, be ready. They don't do that. They just come out of nowhere. Or you don't go like, hey, motherfucker, if you try to loot me, I'll kill you, and next day you get robbed. It's not like that.
Exactly. I'm scared to approach a woman because I'm scared she'll be scared of me. See? I once had an old man grab my hand. My mom never let me go to tuition in our neighborhood alone again. I was like 8 or 9. The difference is humans have motives, dogs don't, animals don't. Dogs, animals, they never went to school. They were never educated. Still, they have more civic sense than us humans. We
Except
are
for the
the ones
times
who
when we are
can talk.
trying to ride on the road and they chase us down.
Yeah, that I don't know why they do. I still have to find a logical reasoning for that. But it could be the sound. It could be the sound. I
There is
don't
a
know.
way to tackle that. Me as a rider, there is a way to tackle that. And Toby, since you told you're scared of dogs, if you ever are in a situation like that while riding, make sure make sure you stop. It might sound counterintuitive. Stop right there. Just stop your vehicle right there. Let them come to you. They will not bite you. I can assure you they are not going to bite you. They'll sniff you. They'll go away.
And that has happened to me once. That has happened to Diablo as well. But my example is much more uh, clear because I was riding on a cycle with a few of my other friends, and we were just chilling. We were just riding, and suddenly this dog popped out of nowhere. It was a stray dog. It popped out of nowhere, and it started chasing us. So I suggested everybody else to stop. I stopped. The dog came near my leg first. It sniffed my leg. I obviously I am still scared, so I just bent, like I bent to the side a little so that if it attacks me, I can just jump off the cycle. My friend, on the other hand, she started riding, and what the dog do? It went and it got her, and it started biting her. It works. Stopping works. Try that. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. I have seen cases where it doesn't, but most of the times it should.
See, now sometimes
Yeah.
when it doesn't, it's just bad luck, bro. Bad luck.
It's just bad luck, yes.
But yeah, it doesn't mean they are coming. Again, it's not because they are coming and they're like, aha, bike, I'm gonna chase this motherfucker down. No, they are protective of their territory. They don't want a random stranger to get in there. If
Mm-hmm.
they haven't seen you before, they will chase you down, thinking you're some outsider. Introduce yourself to the dog. I might sound funny telling this. Introduce yourself to the dog. Talk to the
That
dog.
was exactly what I explained. The lady, what she did was she showed the dogs that she's a friend. She's
No,
not
she
there
gave
to.
food. No one has time to give food while they are riding.
That's one
Just
way of
stop
gaining
for a
trust.
second.
Oh, while riding. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, just stop for a second. Stop your bike or your scooter. Stop. If you're in a car, it's a different thing. The dog can't do shit. Stop for a second. Look at the dog. Try to have a friendly aura. If the dog is coming close to you, gaze the dog. Try to give it a few pats. If you're scared of dogs, don't do anything. Just stop. The dog will sniff you. It will go away. Most of the times,
Hmm.
it will go away. And once the dog goes away, you start riding. It will not chase you again for sure. It's literally the dog being a security guard and literally asking you for an ID card at the gate or on the road.
Yeah. You
The
consider
dog
it
is
like that.
literally like doing that job.
Me telling doggish party local hai bhai look. I mean, if they could talk,
That's
I wouldn't
all you
mind
have to
saying
do. I always talk to them next one. I'm gonna read it now, please. Please.
I always talk to them. One bit my antenna off my nano. I look at it and go, तूने ही किया ना मैंने क्या किया कार ने क्या किया ऐसा मत करो यार. Trust me, it never sleeps on my car anymore. Diablo has seen the chewed up antenna.
I have it. Looks sad. All right.
uh, some dogs are smart enough to understand that. Not
Yep.
gonna lie, you talk to them, they do understand. They do understand it. I don't know how, but
You're
yeah,
talking
somehow they
about
do.
dogs. You're talking about dogs. My mom had a pet rat when she was in college. And then
Uh
this was
huh.
the time when they were looking for marriage proposals.
Mm-hmm.
One family had come along when the rat was there. And then my mom uh, told her pet rat, she was like, don't come out. Good night. Mom tells good night to everyone.
Good night. Good night.
And she tells her pet rat, there are gonna be guests at home who are gonna come. Do not come out. You might disgust them because not everyone is an animal lover. She sat and reasoned with the mouse.
Yeah.
Mice, to be mice? No, mouse.
Mouse. Mouse.
Is there a word for female mouse? No, right? Mouse is a mouse.
Mouse is a mouse. Yeah.
A Mitch. Let's go.
Okay. A meat.
She tells that to her Mitch, and she's like, "Don't get out until I call you." Her Mitch climbs into a suitcase which mom had specially customized for this Mitch. The Mitch climbs in. I'm sticking to this name, all right. The Mitch climbs in. The guests are there for 3 hours. She doesn't come out. The guests leave. The gate shuts. The Mitch is out immediately.
They're smarter than we think. We give them credit
Exactly.
for.
She
Yeah.
did not come out the entire duration. She was waiting, sitting, listening carefully for when they go and the gate shuts. She heard the gate opening when they came in, when she went into the box. She heard the gate sound again for the second time. She understood they went. She came out. You see, they are 10 times smarter than us. You tell a human kid, Babu, don't
Oh,
come out.
oh.
Guests are gonna be there. Go sleep. Yeah, mommy. Mosquito bit, see?
That's why I don't have kids, guys. Digress. Female dog is biatch, so female mouse is me. Exactly, exactly. So, like, okay, coming back to the topic, what can we as
Hmm.
a society do to, help the dogs, any animal for that matter, and also help us in the process? One thing that we have been, saying throughout this entire stream is vaccination. That will solve half your problems because if you are blaming rabies for this, vaccination can solve that.
Make vaccination drives.
Yeah.
You're taking taxes for what, motherfuckers? Do something with that money. Stop shoving it into your pockets. Do something with that. Roads are trash. Infrastructure's trash. Electricity sucks. Everything sucks. And here we go. We are gonna take dogs off of the streets.
If you are an animal lover
There's
and you
that link.
have the funds,
Fuck everything. Before I forget, there's that link. Share and drop your link as well. There's that link that I've pinned up there. Can you guys please vote yes
that
over
poll
there?
is done. That poll is done.
The one which I sent?
Yes.
Okay, then send me the link for the poll you sent me, or that is done as well.
It's just a petition, guys. It's just a freaking
N-
petition. It's not a poll of
Necessary.
any
Come
sort.
on. Come on. It's okay. Done or not done doesn't matter.
Do it
Please.
again.
Yeah. Here we go. I found the link which she had sent.
You found it?
Please.
Okay.
Please sign on to this. Please.
Uh, yeah. If you are an animal lover and you have the funds, if you can afford it, I'm not saying that you.
Did she forget?
No, my mic gave me an issue. Anyways, if you can afford it, please go ahead and vaccinate them if you can. If you can. If you can't and you know somebody who does, ask them to help out.
Ask them. And with castration, please be a little smart. Don't castrate every single one out there, otherwise the species is gonna go extinct. Trust me. There is a way, a scientific method, a specific way of castrating them, wherein you will still
Mhm.
maintain their numbers, but also have it under control. And where are your glasses?
It's here, it's here. Also, if you see anybody uh, mistreating an animal on the road, please intervene. Please, for the love of God, don't just stand by or walk past it. Please intervene because that is going to be harmful for them. The dog can survive, trust me. The dog will bite your fucking neck off or your leg off. The dog can survive. You need to survive, so please intervene.
Regardless, it goes dangerous for the animals as well. Please intervene. Raise your
Yeah,
voice for
it
them because they
does.
can't.
They can't, and that's basically what us and many other people in around the country are doing. We are just raising voices for the ones who can't. So if you all could do that, it would help. It would
Mm-hmm.
help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My dog doesn't shut up.
It's okay.
She's asking you to. She's asking you guys to please intervene for her species.
Yes, please be a responsible citizen. Please do something in the right way. Only voting is not being a responsible citizen by itself. All these things matter too. Before being a citizen, be a human. Understand others' pains, work off of that, and you will see the change in the world. You be the change you want to see. As simple as that. If you can't bring in the change that you want to see, don't even expect to see any change coming around you.
Exactly.
And I guess with that, the discussion comes to an end. We can go on and on, but I have a feeling this our Causecast is not going to change it. But if it goes to years with people who can do something with it, which is why I would ask you guys to share it as much as possible to spread awareness. Not only me, she would too. We would be really grateful if you guys can share this once it's out on YouTube. You all will get to know on Discord.
On Discord.
Um, please share the video as much as you can with your family, friends, anyone and everyone.
Anybody
Yeah.
who
And
stands
ask
for
them
the
to share
cause
it too.
or not. Yes.
No, do ask them to
Who
share
don't
it.
stand, no, who don't stand for the cause as well.
Ah,
Let
ah.
this
Hmm.
video be an eye opener to them if if they have the mind to listen to it.
Yeah. Please be a human first and then do anything else because life has no meaning to it if you're not a human. And don't even consider calling yourself a human if you can't be kind to other creatures out there
Mm-mm,
and be mindful
mm-mm.
about what's going on. So, yeah, that's it for this stream. Uh, since it's going out on YouTube, so please, guys, make sure to hit a like if you stuck around till here. Does help the channel's algorithm to reach many of you out there. We'll be coming up with more causecasts and podcasts like
And
this
podcasts.
in the near future. So, yep, we'll see you around on the next one. Until then, stay safe. Love
Stay
you
safe.
all.
Love you all.
Stay
Stay
awesome,
awesome,
guys.
guys.
Thanks for watching
Thanks for watching.
and good night.
Good night.
Hopefully, you guys spread some love for others as well.
Yep.